Welcome to the
Sky Podcast.
Exclusive on Spotify.
I want to talk about something kasi kanina, di ba I texted you, we should talk about this.
Yeah.
Kasi I was scrolling down the internet and it was some Hollywood celebrity. My opinion siya about that whole Will Smith slap thing.
Okay.
And then parang sabi niya ngayon, it's now very dangerous to be opinionated.
Exactly. I
So,
totally
parang-
agree.
And I feel like it's not just a celebrity thing, but it's everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody now, parang tayo lahat, may konting filter. May konting, oh, we shouldn't say that. Or
In
may
the age
konting,
of the internet, or not
Oo.
even, in the age of social media today.
na
Yeah.
kailangan dapat everything politically correct.
Yeah.
If I were, sabihin natin, if I were like 20 years old and I had Twitter, parang hindi mo na alam kung saan ka pwedeng pumwesto. It doesn't have to be 20 years old. Kahit sino. Hindi mo alam kung saan ka pwedeng pumwesto na if you have an opinion about this certain topic, do you talk about it or not? Will you hurt anyone or not? And when is it okay to actually to post something online or to say your piece, and when is it not?
It's really scary nowadays because a lot of the times when it's somebody like a public figure or somebody famous or somebody who has a large following, if they give their opinion, it's a whole debate. And there are so many people who are going to hate on that person no matter what her stance is, right?
Yes.
And then they say, oh, you're not supposed to give your opinion kasi ano ka, may following ka. So
Following
kung
ka.
wala kang following, pwede. Ganon.
Yes. Or-
But
or-
hindi rin because even when we had relatives before who had a strong political stance, there was still arguments going on back and forth because of that opinion. And it's so
Yes.
weird because an opinion is just an opinion, but suddenly in today's day and age, it's a dangerous thing to offer.
Ikaw na yun. Like, parang, like for example, if you find a person that is posting, sabihin natin, this particular political figure, na ganito lang lahat ng feed ko, ganito ako, ganyan. Whenever you see that person in real life, whether he's a celebrity or not, parang there's a bahid of, okay, this is the type of person he is. Parang naka-color na siya.
It's weird because we kind of make everything so black and white.
Oo.
Like, if you're
Yes.
pro-choice or pro-life,
Yes.
that's all you can ever be.
Yes.
Like, you can't be in between. You can't be, like, I agree with these points, I agree with these points, and I don't know where I stand. That's not possible. You have to pick a side, and that's who you are. It's so
Oo.
weird.
Tama. Or, let's say for example, you're supporting this particular politician or political candidate. Tapos, parang nag-mesh na siya na anything she does or he does, parang babalik sa'yo. Like, oh, yung politician mo, yung presidente mo,
Yeah.
ganito, ganyan.
Yeah. Oh, sabi mo, you support this person. Look what he did now.
Oo. Ito, I'm speaking from my own perspective. Let's say for example, I support Lenny Robredo. And Lenny Robredo, parang meron siyang parts na gusto ko. But sabihin natin, meron din siyang mali. And pwede naman din akong sabihin ko, ay, hindi ko yung type. Yung ginawa niya
Yeah.
doon, hindi ko type yun.
Yeah.
So, there are a lot of these other things na hindi kailangan black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life doesn't have to be black and white naman talaga.
Oh.
It's just that it's so weird now that if we speak up, we're labeled as such.
Yes. Or, let's say for example,
And not just in politics, but in
Kahit ano.
like
Kahit
anything.
ano.
As long as you offer an opinion, and especially if it's controversial, parang people are just so quick to put you in a box.
rar.
Yeah, and before you say your opinion, especially tayo, di ba? Kailangan laging may disclaimer.
Yes.
Slater's always telling me nga, we have to kind of be less politically correct, especially like in this podcast setting. We can be more casual because it's just our opinion. But I'm always scared because people can always take snippets of that and misconstrue it, you know?
Yes.
And that's why whenever I say an opinion, I'm always like, do I say it? Do I hold back? Dapat may disclaimer. Dapat may disclaimer lahat. Oh, this is just my opinion, ha? Like, everything's really just you. This is just based on my personal experience, ha? Hindi ako expert.
And ako,
Laging may
I say
ganon.
that. Pero parang,
Laging may ganon. Even my YouTube channel, like, when I say something like, oh, this is how I'm raising my child.
Oh.
But I'm not an expert. Please consult your OB. Please consult your pediatrician. Kailangan may ganon because people are so quick to judge or automatically assume that you mean the worst.
Well, I understand naman din the side of our responsibility because we're reaching a vast audience.
Yes.
Na parang kailangan natin lagyan ng disclaimer na what we're saying is from our own experience
Yes.
lang. Hindi naman siya na ito advice ko sa inyo guys.
Yeah.
Na baka ano tayo, we're actually doing something wrong and then we're perpetuating that wrongdoing, di ba? Hindi naman tayo perfect all the time. Paminsan lang. Pero I was saying na parang dati, there used to be a thing wherein hinihate yung influencers or any celebrity or any famous person. Hinihate because they're not using their platform for talking.
Yes.
And then, umabot yung trend na hinihate kasi, ano lang ka naman, fashion influencer ka naman. Tapos, yung, bakit ka may opinion sa mga ganitong aspect?
Yeah, I remember before when I was a little bit more active on Twitter, people would say, I wish you could speak up more about these political issues like name A, name B, name C. And then there was a time na all of these people who were constantly speaking their opinions, people naman would tweet them na, oh my God, why are you so opinionated? You're just a fashion influencer. Mga ganon. So parang ano ba talaga?
Yes.
Diba?
Ako may, and this is not just about influencers. This can be anyone talaga. Like parang, diba there's also like parang, the younger generation, parang ganito ganyan. So meron din silang their
You
own
mean generalizations?
battles. Generalizations na, I'm not very sure, but I'm just guessing na parang sabihin natin, yung mga younger generations need to speak up more, or need to be more involved, need to be more, ganyan.
Are you saying generalizations like, for example, you millennials, you're so entitled, or you
yung
Gen
mga
Z,
ganyan.
you're so ganito ganyan? Yeah, is that what?
No, I'm just saying na when we were younger, yung mga younger generation, kailangan kayong mag-speak up or you need to be part of this. This is for your future, whatever we're talking about, especially when it comes to politics and all these current affairs. So parang binibigyan sila ng ganyan na burden or pressure. Pero when they speak up naman, ay, bata lang kayo. Ano ba, alam nyo? So it's kind of like people with influence na parang ganyan din yung pressure na pabalik-balik. Like the left and right of that.
Yeah. Well, I always stayed away from speaking up personally because number one, it's scary to speak up because people will hate you no matter what you say, no matter whose side you're on.
Yeah.
Diba? And I'm not a very confrontational person and I also can't take it. You know, like there's a certain level of online hate that you don't wanna reach if hindi mo kaya, if you're not that strong mentally.
Yes.
Alam kong hindi ko kaya, so hindi ko na lang papasukan. You know what I mean?
I think it's depends on your level of
Your threshold of
your
pain.
threshold of
Threshold
dealing with
of
the
pain.
haters. But
Yeah.
sa akin, I have this rule na I shouldn't be passionate about everything, which I'm not. So everything that matters, parang pipili na lang ako kung saan ako affected the most, and that's what I be strong about.
Yeah, I also feel like it's unfair for people to kind of impose that you need to have an opinion about certain things because what if you're confused about it? What if hindi mo pa alam, 'di ba?
Yes.
And then you're forced to give your opinion and it's just half baked, like you haven't really formulated your thoughts about it yet.
Yes. But sa akin, like, parang yung strategy ko is I'll choose my battles. If this is something that I feel is meaningful to me, I'll talk about it. But meron din kasi tayong mga kakilala, friends on Facebook na every single topic, meron silang opinion. Every single thing. Diba? After a while, you get this persona of them also na, grabe, ang dami reklamo.
Yeah, nakakapagod kasi to always be hearing about reading complaints. You know what I mean? Nakakapagod kasi minsan nakakapagod na yung life mo, stress na nga yung life mo, tapos when you clock in online to relax, to see your friends, parang puro stress pa rin. This is why I don't really read the news, which is bad also because you need to be updated, but that's one of the reasons why, because even if it's not news, like even if it's your friends that are super opinionated, sometimes parang I just want to rest. I don't want to read about it.
A lot of the things though that the news provides, I feel, and this is like covered by a lot of mga self-help books, na parang tone down the news. Na parang lahat ng mga bagay, like every day, there was a time where every day I read the news. Every day, anong nangyayari? I want to be updated. then ma-feel mo ang daming problema sa mundo.
Yeah.
And mas-stress ka palagi. So, again, with choosing your own battles, like parang choosing your battles na parang, if importante talaga yung news na yan, you kind of believe that somehow it will get to you through people talking about it, to friends talking about it, to people posting about it on Facebook. So, yung mga most important thing reaches you, but you filter out the day-to-day. And the things that are day-to-day, usually, parang hindi mo na rin kontrolado eh. Diba?
If you guys want to hear the full episode, you can
Check us out on Spotify.
Spotify.
It's free, guys. It's free.
See you there.
SKYPODCAST.
SKYPODCAST.